Hello, and welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I was going to be playing this game completely blind, but I recorded the first 4 days, which was 2 hours, and figured out while I was editing that you couldn't hear my voice half the time because the in-game music is so damn loud. Anyway, let's get into the first day. Restart as much as I can. This game is, as I can best describe, a monster management and containment simulator. And this is one of the monsters we've already got. One sin and hundreds of good deeds. I know exactly how to work with him, so that's the problem of not playing this game blind, is that you learn how to manage the monsters easier. Hello, X. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I'm Angela, your advisor and secretary. Even though I am an AI, feel free to talk to me. A pretty name for an AI, don't you think? I am created from one of the wings of the world. That means I am one of the best. Ah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I look too human to be an AI, aren't you? But there's a big difference. I'm bound here. I can't go anywhere I want like you do. I can open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I can't go outside and enjoy the sun or breeze. Well, as you can see, my hair color is that of the morning sky after the rain, my voice is that of the wisest person in the world, and my face is that of the person with the most beautiful smile. Haha, that was a joke. There is no such a person in real life. My appearance has been made to be attractive to as many people as possible. If you feel attracted to me, I am working as intended. Well, AIs are far more efficient than humans when multitasking. I am the best in most areas. I can do the work of several dozen people at once. I'm sure that many people lost their jobs because of me. I feel sorry for them. Enough for the introductions. Do you have anything that you want to know? Let's learn a bit about the company. Not bad for a question. Let me put it this way. The energy consumption rate is ever increasing as technologies advance. Conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world anymore. In search of solutions, we stumbled upon mysterious beings dubbed as abnormalities, and figured out that we could harvest energy from these beings using a special method. We isolate them in a controlled environment and harvest energy from them. The company became one of the wings of the world for this discovery. Once you're assigned as a manager, you can access the information about abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these beings to be a successful manager. It's empty for now. It's your subordinate's job to fill it with data. And you have joined the company at an opportune moment. Lobotomy is looking for ways to improve its harvest processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there's been a new update just before you came. That means working conditions have been improved than those of your predecessors. Think it as my welcome gift. I hope you do well. I was about to mention you don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Manager, I think you should meet the other AIs. Lobotomy is a huge corporation, and there are many AIs working in different departments. If I am the cerebrum, they are the cerebellums. Naturally, I'm your most trusted AI. Shall we meet them now? The memories of all Sephiris are synchronized. Oh, that was a very loud noise. Alright, you're supposed to expand the team every day. Do you want to unlock the control team and continue? Yes. As it's the only team we can unlock at the moment. Day 1, Imprint Memory Repository. So we start with 1 employee and 2 LOB points. These LOB points are used to create new employees and improve their stats. It costs 1 LOB to create an employee, and 1 to increase these stats, except for Justice. Justice takes 3 points to increase. And it also takes 1 LOB to change their appearance and name. Well, I'm gonna create myself, and I will be back in just a minute. I think that's about as close to real me as I can get. Tired eyes, long brown hair. Yeah, that's about as good as I can get. We'll keep Eugene as he is, because, well, we can't even edit him. We don't have enough points. But let's get into the first day. Today we have nothing to worry about. Oh my goodness, we keep the PE boxes? Oh, that's dumb. Alright. Do we keep everything? Yep, we keep everything. And we keep the EGO stuff that we've made for them. Alright. So that means I'm gonna try my hardest to not pick the same abnormalities that I did in the first 4 days. Which shouldn't be too hard if the game has enough of them. But let's work. Basically, this is the entire game. You go in, you try one of the 4 different tasks. Every one of these abnormalities have different work lists. Low means that it has a low chance of working, common means that it's common, and high means it has a high chance of working. Each of these increases your character that you send in stats. Instinct work increases health, insight work increases sanity, attachment increases, I believe, work speed and work percentage, how successful you are, and repression work increases how fast your character moves and attacks. So for now, we're just gonna keep sending these 2 in to do, I forget the name of the work already, the purple work, so that they get better work success and work speed. And the day's complete when you get enough energy up in this top corner. Actually, let me do one thing real quick. Hopefully that changes that, so that now you can see what I'm hovering over. Because, yeah, that's important. Alright, well, do some insight work with me, because my character has the lowest stats. Eugene has somewhat decent stats. But basically, I'm gonna be working as fast as possible on, like, improving the stats of these characters, and this day 1 is the best time to do that, because we don't have any reason to fear. Day 1 complete. So if you can read this, which is probably you can't, because the game's text is incredibly small, and even I have a hard time reading it. But Absol's HP went up, his SP went up, his work speeds went up, and Eugene's work speed and success went up. It was 12 minutes. Alright, next day. Not sure how I'm gonna be editing these videos, if I'm gonna be cutting out the grindy parts, if I'm gonna be not. But alright, this is Fairy Festival. This one, I'll show it off eventually probably, but it was one of the ones I worked with before, so we won't. TO627, this is the record of the day that we must never forget, and 0112. She was so talkative before, in the end, loneliness was the only listener. Let's go with a day we must never forget. Also, what's the description of this? Everything will be peaceful while you're under the fairy's care. Yeah, everything. As long as you don't work with anything else. Face the fear, build the future. It's the motto of the founder, whom we call A. Which part of the motto do you prefer? I say build the future. The future is inevitable, but undecided. One could just give in the future, or shape it with a purpose. Lobotomy is an innovative company. The harvesting technologies we discovered are such an... Excuse my lack of vocabulary. Aren't you the best AI? Shouldn't you have a really good vocabulary? It is remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. We're changing the future. Alright, let's work on the control team. Alright, and we have 3 LOB points, so let's hire a new worker. The way that I usually hire workers when I don't care about setting their appearances, I'll just randomize it by clicking on and off their thing. I say the best thing we should do with them is upgrade prudence. Yeah, Dakota with decent sanity. And I guess I should, where is it? Aeolus, that's where it is. These are all weapons and things that I have. I'm not gonna use most of them. I'm gonna only use the ones for the abnormalities that I have. But technically I have this guy, because this is penitence is the stuff for one sin and thousands of, or hundreds of good deeds. And we'll put his armor on. Yeah, and we'll save up 1 point for the next day. Alright, let's look at our, I was gonna say let's look at our new guy, but they seem to be rather not there. We'll send instinct work with Dakota, because from what I know, it's safest to send in with instinct work for most enemies, or not enemies. Dakota feels the ominous pressure of the containment unit. Oh goodness, Dakota's failing. Dakota can feel the slight sadness and rage looming over the entire containment unit. Dakota thinks there's a fishy stench coming from somewhere. The reason I sent Dakota in is because they have the highest sanity. Dakota mistakenly thought there were sounds of people howling coming from afar. Neutral success. See, when I have a new thing, I mainly work on just them so that the Quill-off counter doesn't increase. Let's try... Okay, so yeah, this does drain sanity. And we have 6 boxes. What the... I guess that was sounds coming from this? Okay. Well, I unlocked the insight work, and that's common. Well, that's not too good. Well, luckily I didn't send anyone in for insight. Let's try attachment with Dakota. I wanna unlock all the secrets that this thing can give us as soon as possible. Dakota can feel slight sadness and rage. Alright, well this isn't doing too well, but neither did Instinct. Alright, well this was really bad. I don't know what that frowny face means. Alright, let's try repression work. It's only common? Alright, alright, let's do instinct work. Who has the highest work success chance? And highest sanity. We'll send in me. Go on, Absol, you gotta work with this thing. Alright, and we'll speed it up. Success, fail, 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 success, 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 success. Alright, good, we can afford all the works. Okay, so there is no good work for this guy. Well, that just means we're gonna go with repression work then. So we're gonna only send my character in there, because he is... no, meltdown. Okay. Attachment work with Dakota. Alright, Dakota's fine. This is fine. Do I want escape information or managerial tips? There are 7 tips. Alright, let's get some managerial tips. The more highly fortitude level employees, the lower the success rate. It is considered that the violence has increased rapidly due to the excessive influence. When the work result was normal, Quill-Off counter was reduced with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, Quill-Off counter was reduced with a high probability. I wonder what these last 4 are gonna say. So, high fortitude means bad work with this guy. Well, we all have 1 fortitude, so... we'll keep doing repression work. Mainly doing repression work because, characters are slow as heck. And doing repression work increases their speed. Alright, let's unlock the last of the tips. When employee Oliver panics during work, Quill-Off counter was reduced. Okay. When the work result is good, Quill-Off counter increased. When all E-boxes were produced as PE boxes, Quill-Off counter was raised by 2 levels. Oh, surveillance camera detected various noises coming from around the facility. Based on the fact it has happened after TO627's Quill-Off counter reached 0, it is assumed that the noise originates from TO627. Wait, is there more to that? Containment unit. Okay, so not much more. The number of sections with noise steadily increases until the abnormalities Quill-Off counter has recovered. Okay, but we don't know it's Quill-Off counter, so... okay, I think its Quill-Off counter is rather high at the moment. This guy doesn't have a Quill-Off counter. This guy's is unseen. So from what I'm reading in these documents, we want, like, good or bad successes with him. work a bit of insight. Because if we get too good of a success rate, the Quill-Off counter goes up a lot for him. And after this, we'll unlock his information. Then we'll get his escapement, his escape information, and then we'll be done. Oh, EGO gift. Noise, Brooch 1, movement speed 2, attack speed 2, SP minus 10, attack speed plus 10 when the weapon from the same abnormality is equipped. Does someone have that? Is someone holding it, or is it just revealed to us? I think it's just revealed to us and no one has it. Alright. But let's get that basic information. So, 1.76 megahertz. It's a 10th level abnormality, 12 output boxes. So we want to get less than 10 every time we do it. Alright, keep sending in me, I guess. Oh, attachment work, Dakota. So his Quill-Off counter is 2. We want it to go down. Dakota finish up working. Oh wait, we can get his escape information. Okay, so when its Quill-Off counter reaches 4, that's when it activates an ability, and it's a non-escaped object. Oh, attack speed plus 10 when the weapon from the same abnormality is equipped. It doesn't have a weapon. This suit is actually pretty decent against white and black damage. Alright, let's work, let's work some attachment with Dakota. Alright, we don't really... Let's check here, getting common. Okay, so we only want insight or attachment work with him. We'll send Eugene to do some attachment work, or insight work, so that he gets more, sanity. Alright, his Quill-Off counter went down. We'll keep sending Dakota to do attachment work. This is usually how the first few days go in this game. Probably will cut it out here after unlocking him, or only leave in the parts where I worked with him. Oh, Dakota has gone crazy. You have to deal with it soon. Suppress. Suppress Dakota. Did it work? Please give me orders, please give me orders, please give me orders. Alright, Dakota, you... Oh, wait. Oh, his Quill-Off counter reached 0. Is that the bad thing? I thought it was bad when his Quill-Off counter reached 4. Everyone get out of that room. Return here. Oh goodness, there's a dead employee in there. Dakota, repress it. Go, 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 go. Oh, oh god. Uh-oh. One sin and hundreds of good deeds went off. I wasn't paying attention. Bad things happen. Alright, I think we're fine to end the day. No, we're not. We're not fine to end the day. Wait, why are our boxes not full? I thought our boxes were full by now. Is it stealing boxes from us? Or is that what, one sin and hundreds of good deeds did? Eugene, go work with one sin and hundreds of good deeds. These two are, oh goodness, everyone that goes in these rooms dies. Rest in peace. Day 2 work complete. Okay. Okay. Well, my prudence went up, so I got max SP up. Work speed for both me and Dakota went up. We only had one panicking employee. We did good. Those base people don't mean anything.